Hello and thank you. This is the second session of this video, and this particular video is about the introduction of the website that I just told you during the time I was trying to introduce myself to you. What caused me to build this website? Why www.liberiamade.net? Why not something else? The reason I have decided to build this website, it is because of the desire, the belief, the conviction, the courage, the hope that I have, that I wish you have, and I hope and pray that you are going to have it from this time forward. That Liberia do not deserve to be the way it is today. Liberia, being the first country, the first independent country in the continent of Africa, can be one of the least developed countries in the continent of Africa, if not the whole world. Something is wrong. Something is going on wrong. That somebody has to do something about it. That somebody is you. That somebody is me. So the question becomes, could it be that nobody has ever been doing something about it? No. Of course, there have been people who have been doing something about it. And so this is our time. We are the generation of today. This is why I have provided the history on Liberia at liberiamade.net that I want you to go and read. It is very, very important to read. When you read the history of Liberia, you will begin to get the point of the Liberia you owned, a Liberia that you call today my country. So, then why is it then that Liberia is not moving forward? Something is wrong. What are we doing that what are we doing wrong? What should we have been doing that we are not doing? If you look at it realistically, every government that comes to power, when you read the history, you're going to realize that they have received money from foreign governments and foreign countries and donors and investors, and they have been doing well. But the only difference is that well has now uplifted the counties in Liberia. That well has now put paved road in Foya, in Vahon, in Sando County, in Grand Jide. Those aids have not improved, have not built universities. Those aids, those loans have not built businesses, factories. Those loans and investments, the debt that Liberia continue to hold, they have been doing very well. But yet, when we look, you can agree with me that Liberia is far behind. You go to Guinea. I was in Guinea, as I told you before. Guinea have not begun mining iron ore, though they do have. They have not begun to do many of the things that you and I are doing, but they are far off in development. You can even compare Guinea with Liberia. I was in Zerekule today. You have a paved road from Zerekule to Conakry. All right? So the question is, what can we do? Then one thing I get to realize is, in as much as we expect the government to do for us, I'm convinced that we have to do for the government. We have to start the process, because if we count the number of people in government and the number of people who are not in government, the number of people who are not in government outnumber the number of people in government. So that means any development, when it is initiated, when it is started by the grassroots from the bottom up, we can succeed. So in me, all I'm seeing is at this time, our generation, that's you and me, we shouldn't sit there and wait on the government. We should be a helping hand to the government. We should take the initiative. Don't sit there and say, oh, this is not going to change. This is not going to work, Moses. You are wasting your time. This is Liberia. The money come, it will go. They will employ their family. They will pay somebody $12,000 US a month. I understand all that. So are you going to give up on Liberia? Are you going to give up on Liberia? You shouldn't. So I have decided that we as Liberians, we should begin to talk together. We should begin to put ideas together. We should begin to lift ourselves up. And one of my beliefs is that Liberia has not been promoted very, very well. I know they have been doing well. Everybody is doing well. But to the point where the world can get to know about Liberia, not just about poverty, not just about war, but about the things we have. Because Liberia has great things. Liberia has natural resources. Liberia has iron ore, rubber, timber, gold, diamond, wood, and banana, and you name it, coffee, cocoa. What is happening? Are we marketing? Are we selling what we have? If the answer is yes, then why are we not getting any better? Bond Money Company, Lamco, Bombay Hills, investors came and exploited our resources. When they left, Boma became Bommy Hole. I mean, Bommy Hills became Bommy Holes. You know that, right? Jakepa became broke. Boma today is nowhere. So, my belief here is we must be able to demand the fair value for our products. And in order to do that, we have to promote ourselves and promote the country and promote what we have. Because the more we can let the world know what we have, the more we can generate good competition. Competition that will bring a lot of offers. I believe that there are things that are being made in Kolan district. There are things that are made in Kolan district. The people in Kolan district are talented. People who make mat. I was a young boy with my dad. My father used to make mat. That's a gift. That mat can be promoted. If we can realize that it is true. There are people who make clothes. There are people who make hats. These guys go in the bush. In Sando County, in Grand Gila, go there. When you look there, you may say they are villagers, but they are very, very talented. They are doing something. So if we can only help them to take those things from them, put it together. If the government, this is one of the things we are going to be talking about. How can the government come in and at this time focus a little bit, just give us time and focus on these counties. What development projects? What can you do to uplift the people? The other day I wrote in my newsletter, I don't know if you saw it. How can we provide employment in these counties? All the money we're using for all these things, people giving us loan, they come right back for the money and eat it. Why don't we find identical one or two items in each one of these counties that are made there, that the people are able to make, and that we promote it to the rest of the world? People will buy it. We need to believe what we have. What we have is good. We are not promoting it. We need to help to promote ourselves. We have schools in Liberia. We need to let the world know that we have schools so they can send their children to school there too. We have hospitals in Liberia. We need to bring them together so people can get to know. So my whole desire here is I want to provide all the information everywhere necessary onto LiberiaMaid.net so that when you are in France, you're in Russia, wherever part of the world you are, you can go to LiberiaMaid.net and find every information. So that when you want to invest, you can contact the National Investment Commission of Liberia. That's what I want to do. We also have to discuss issues onto Liberia. We cannot scare away from it. We can't say, oh, if I do, they're going to do. No. Let's come together and discuss. Join LiberiaMaid.net. Join the discussion forum. Share your views, share your opinions. And join me. I want the list of schools, the list of hospitals, churches, organizations, and you name it. Just visit, you will see it. Join me so we can uplift Liberia. We need to promote ourselves. My services are totally free. If you're in business in Liberia, wherever you are, send me your information. I will advertise you on this broadcast and I will advertise you in my newsletters. And let each one of us engage into doing something. Let you and myself give 15 minutes of our time to devote our time, 15 minutes to Liberia, and Liberia will be greater. You will be happy. Your one success is incomplete without the success of the majority. You saw what happened when the war came. One person, one Liberian child came and destroyed millions of Liberians. So if you say my child, I don't care, you don't care, you're going to care. So we have to start the process. to prepare the way for for our generation and the generation to born. This is the end of this video, and I'm going to be coming back to you. Now, I hope you have gotten the reasons why Lebron may not done it. Now, you know you are part of it. Without you, we cannot succeed. We need you, and let's join together and talk. Join me. Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye.